Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a spontaneous video where I today trained with Alex Poltan Pereira. We are at Nexus Jiu-Jitsu over in Coburg. Beautiful facility. Firstly, I just want to say thank you to Mematavi and Cinemabla. I'm really excited for what the day has installed. Hopefully we go through some MMA stuff, but I just got told to bring gloves and shin pads, so I don't know what to expect, but let's do it. Alright, so we are at Nexus BJJ. The facility is actually beautiful, absolutely amazing. Coburg North. They've got the cool, I don't know, what's it called? Not graffiti, but the artwork, I guess. Hopefully I'll be able to go on with some of the demos. Besides the photo and all, like, obviously, with the photos and all that, that's for other people. You know, like, oh look, I met Alex Pereira. Whereas, like, I want it for me. So I don't really care too much about the photo. If I can share a unique experience where I talk with Alex, or I get to train with him, that means way more to me. Hey!
The entrance that he's going to show today of his jet prod, the way that he bypassed the distance, that's what's going to help.
Se ele vem muito parado aqui, eu vou chegar, o cara vai parar jogando.
The guy's going to let him control. The guy's going to maintain distance, right? Like that, right?
Tá aqui, entendeu? Então quando ele vem já movendo mais o tronco, já fica mais difícil de estar aqui.
When they come over the shoulders, it's going to be harder for him to be able to avoid
É mais difícil, né? Aí possivelmente ele consegue tirar mais fácil.
Maybe like that, if you're able to cut the distance.
Mas é risco ainda.
But it's a risk. All the techniques that we do in our camp, they start from the distance that nobody touches nobody. He's not in, he's not fully out. Somewhere there in the middle.
Eu cheguei, ele sabe a distância, ele começa a tocar. Aí fica difícil de eu chegar. Então eu fico nessa distância aqui, esperando o momento certo, ó.
If you end up knocking the guy down or out with those two punches, beautiful. But if not, that's when the work gonna start.
Assim, ó.
Basketball.
Hey.
One hand.
One mão?
Oh shit.
Hey.
Yes.
It's very hard.
Yeah.
Come on. So we're gonna do the same as we do in every guy's speaking from nature. We do a lot of this entrance of the jet cross. That's the base of his game for the other techniques. So we're gonna, the most important technique that guys gonna learn today is this. So then we're gonna start from this. So everybody, guys know, everybody fear, in this case, the left hook.
Essa distância, na curta, né, que seria aqui cruzado, certo? A distância da média, o golpe mais longo, o golpe reto. E essa distância aqui, onde eu não alcanço, e o adversário não me alcança.
So we're gonna work on the close range, where you can throw hooks and uppercuts. On the middle range, where you can throw straight punches. And on the last one, that nobody touches nobody.
Jab direto. Uma entrada explosiva, tracionando a perna de trás.
Also, the time to back off
Tracionando a perna de trás.
So we're going to use this explosive technique for the 1-2, for the jab cross. Using, the most important part is different than regular boxing, that you step forward with the lead leg. He's going to use the back leg as traction to boost him forward. If his heel is touching the floor, it's going to be hard to do this technique, so you got to lift it up.
Não alcança, ele não me alcança, entrei, ó, 1, 2. Eu não preciso jogar 1, 2 já, 1, 2, 3. Eu tenho tempo de pensar um pouco.
So here, since it's a sequence of 3 different punches and moves, you do not have to throw nothing flashy and fast. You can take your time. And then after that 1-2, you can throw 3 whenever you feel.
Eu não alcanço, me alcança. Interno, ó. 1, 2, ó. 1, 2, 3.
Chama. I gotta go get in with the 1-2 and then see his reaction.
E no ataque, no susto, o cara pode meter a porrada.
Because sometimes just out of fear, the guy can strike and catch you getting in.
Porque se eu chegar e fazer esses 5 golpes, não dividir a sequência, esse 1, 2 é um sensor onde ele sente a porrada e pode me atacar.
Because if you just go 5 moves in a row, he's like a sensor. Once he takes the 1-2, he's gonna throw something over there and gonna catch you. This is like you guys are doing, look. Catch.
Entendeu? Agora faz a mesma coisa.
Now do the same thing, look. See, face off. 1, 2, stop, and then the other one. Do the whole sequence without splitting in 2 parts. Most likely you're gonna get caught on the way.
Chama.
Let's go. We're gonna do this technique thinking that he's going to try to get out.
Chutei, defendeu.
One, he blocks.
Ele já sabe que pô, não dá pra ficar ali.
You know he cannot stay there.
Aí ele sai.
Now he gets out.
Aí
Now I see that after every single one, after every single one, he's getting out. So now my technique's going to be setting him up because I want him to get out. Now it's easier for him to defend because he already knows.
então tá.
Now
Aí
he
ele
knows that he's
saiu.
going to get out again.
De novo.
1.
Aqui, ó.
So I'm not going to go like
Pode
this.
sair. Ó, tá vendo? Ó, levantei a perna, não. Eu já sei.
I already
Eu só
know.
finto, ó.
So just feint. Look.
Só ando.
Basically, just walk forward, the guy's gonna get out. So the guy's gonna do the whole setup, starting for the first kick and blocking the first kick.
Chutei, defendeu.
Kick, defend,
Saiu.
get out,
Volta.
now 3.
Saiu, ó.
Walk, kick.
Joelhada, ali, abdômen. O que acontece? Automaticamente o adversário sai aqui, ó.
Usually when you get knee on the belly hard, on the stomach, after the first one, as soon as the guys see the knee, the guys are gonna start crawling backwards like this.
Se já tô vendo que ele tá saindo. Então, mesma coisa do chute agora que a gente fez. Eu vou fintar esse joelho, ó, ele já vai sair já, ó.
Same thing, fake one, switch for the other.
Peguei, aí já saiu, já.
One.
Ó, já vê que já ficou, já, ó.
So see, after the guy take a few shots, you gotta learn how to read your opponent. Same as on the old techniques. You start to do something, influencing and making your opponent do something else, and that's when you catch. Alex is minding the guy's body so he can also crawl forward like this. That's when you go for the fly kick. Remember that when you go for that single flying knee, the first one is not actual real knee, it's more like a feint for the other one.
Você tem que ver o que tá acontecendo.
You gotta be able to read what's going on.
Se você tá jogando ajoelhada e ele não tem essa reação, dificilmente você colocar essa ajoelhada.
So if you throw the knees on the body and he's not having this reaction, it's going to be hard for you to land on it like this.
Se eu tô jogando ajoelhado e você nunca tem essa reação, ó.
So look, he's throwing the knee, he's not having that reaction, look. It's going to be hard to connect upstairs.
Aí começou a machucar agora.
Now it started hurting, look, see?
De novo, ó, começou a machucar, ó. Isso, tá vendo? De novo.
Now he gave the chin, see? Cadê o queixo da
Aí,
boca?
agora eu vou pegar, entendeu?
Now it's ready to go.
Então o que acontece? Só de eu fazer assim, ele já vai sair já, ó. Tá vendo?
Only from the hip
Ó,
bone,
só
there
faz
is
isso
got to
aqui.
get out.
Eu não preciso fazer isso aqui, ó. Entendeu?
You have to go all the way in with the first knee.
Eu só, tem que ser bem sutil, tem que só jogar aqui, ó. Ele saiu, ó. Um.
1, 2, no, só. I'm on the distance, there's not room for the knee, so I can connect.
Eu tenho que, se eu fazer ela correta, eu não vou acertar, ó. Ó, isso aqui é correto.
This is the correct, but he's not close enough. But now, because he's making up leaning backwards, he's able to hit, but that's not the right thing to do. If you keep doing this, leaning back to compensate so the knee goes more forward, if he's smart enough, he can throw and not balance anywhere.
Ó.
Look. Look.
Vai forte. Entendeu? Então é isso. Primeiro, joguei, agora não precisa não, ó. Ó.
1, 2, 3.
Então como eu jogo aqui, 1, 2, 3, ó, já abro.
So normally people already expect after the 1-2 body shot is gonna come the leg kick.
1, 2, 3, ó. Eu sei que ele vai bloquear.
So now you know that it's gonna block. Look, 1, 2, 3, look.
1, 2, 3.
Now he already started blocking, now it's the last part.
Então eu já sei que ele vai bloquear.
Now I know that he's gonna block after the body shot. Because you know body shot he kicks very fast.
Então quando eu jogo o gancho
When he
aqui,
throws the body
eu jogo
shot,
o gancho, ele já tá adiantando aqui já, ó. Eu venho aqui, ó, 1, 2, e pego ele com a perna e jogo verdade pra aparecendo.
because this is how it works. When he throws the body shot, the techniques are fast, right? So as technique é rápida. Usually the guy is gonna block, the body shot touch, he's already blocking here, right? So when you do the last body shot, he's gonna lift the leg and then instead of kick, you put the hands on him again and then you kick when the leg goes down.
1, 2, 3, ó. 1, 2, 3.
Chama?
Next up. Who's next?
Ready, 3, 2, 1.
Bring the queue up here.
It's ready, 3, 2, 1. Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Next up.
Alright, Alex Pereira seminar concluded. Now, I just want to quickly get into my post thoughts on the whole seminar. I found it very, very interesting. Now, my little key takeaways is Alex is actually very, very good in terms of his eyes. They're sharp. You know, he's a brute force. He's definitely a tank, and he believes that he's a tank. And when he does most of his stuff, he generally stays in front. But what allows him to do that, aside from taking the damage and being so resilient, is his eyes. They're sharp, and he's very, very fast. How and why? I noticed this. Every single time he was doing any type of movement, initiating a shot on most things, is this foot here. This foot here was always pivoted on Pereira, and he was moving around like this. Why that was key for him is because he's very explosive. Like if we talk about that 1-2 that he showed us, when I'm here with my rear foot, you guys can't see it, but my rear foot's pivoted, I can bounce back and forth with my weight, and I can pounce him with the 1-2. And one of the individuals I was talking with that we were explaining it is like, if we're here and my foot is pivoted like it is right now, yeah, my shoulders may be a bit square, but if a punch comes, I don't really go back as much. My balance is there. I can distribute it the way I want. But if I'm flat-footed and a punch comes, my weight comes back a lot more. And I was thinking about this because when I spar, I notice that sometimes I'm a little bit flat-footed. So this could be a new thing because I've been trying some Muay Thai stuff out with my stance purely, but I find that, you know, I'm just not as agile. I feel like I'm still pretty heavy when I'm bouncing back and forth with that rhythm stepping here. But if my toes are a little bit more up and my heel is up and I can pounce forward, different story. Yeah, same thing when he did that slip cross. Because his foot was pivoted, as he slipped, he stepped, but look, boom, bounces back in straight away. That whole time, my foot was pivoted. So that's what I'm noticing. Like, he's using that foot that's pivoted to just rock that boat with his body back and forth, and his eyes are sharp and his hands are here. If it comes, he's generally moving around like this. He can slide back if he wants, but that rear foot is pivoted the whole time. So tonight what I'm going to do is I found out that I'm not fighting on June 22nd, which sucks. So now I'm going to get a bit more relaxed with my dieting. Instead of sparring today, I'm actually just going to go in front of the bag for the hour whilst the rest of the class spars. I'm just going to practice moving around with that rear foot pivoted. It's a little bit like of a, how do I describe it? Full proper workout. Like I can feel my calf like tense up and stuff. My body's not fully used to it yet. So moving around and understanding the way, that concept, I need to hold my ground. Like I'm actually a tank. And I remember going back right now, whenever I used to do the fighter class, another guy called Jamie Lewis and Dion would partner us up. And when he would partner us up, he'd be like, all right, tough cunts, you two together. And he'd point to me and Jamie. He wouldn't say Khan and Jamie together, he'd be like, all right, tough cunts together. So I've got to reinstate that belief in me. And I believe that having this new style and utilizing this new concept of Pereira's bruteness. When I say bruteness, I mean just like his solid foundation is going to allow me to A, be more explosive, B, hit harder because of the explosiveness, and C, be more solid. Yeah, so other than that, I didn't feel the same thing that I mentioned last time at the John Jones seminar is I think with John Jones, it was a bit more of a shock value to me for like the start, and then it was normal. With Pereira, I didn't feel anything. It just felt like another one of the bros. It was cool, don't get me wrong, but like my heart wasn't racing. I wasn't like anxious in that aspect when his presence was there. Whereas I was talking to a few of the other people, and Cinnamabla even said it. She goes, I feel anxious, his presence, his aura. And I think that America trip, you know, nullified that for me. But regardless, Muratabe, Cinnamabla, thank you so much for the opportunity. Really, really grateful. And I'm going to definitely use Pereira's concepts tonight. I'm just in the heavy bag. I'm going to have a date with the heavy bag today. An hour straight of just me and the heavy bag. We're just going to do some work. Pereira, seminar, pretty cool.